All right, back out on trail. Finally, I've been kind of wanting to get back to heading out to dispersed campsites that I've never found before, deep in the woods, and finding tight little trails to get down to them. And this one met all my needs. We got a fire pit here. We got the lake behind me. And I think tonight I'm just gonna car camp. I think I'm sleeping in my truck tonight. But at the same time, I've got an idea of between this tree and that tree, I'm thinking about putting my hammock up for the day and probably my bug tent too, because the flies are a little bit thick today. Not a horrible nuisance, but they're definitely out here. So I think I'm gonna clean up the site a little bit with all the weeds all through there, do a little weed whacking and make it home for the night. This is definitely a pretty cool spot. You got all these nice big giant red pines above me. So just my type of forest. My type of forest. All right, now that I got the bug tent all set up, I'll take a little trip on down to the lake real quick. The loons have just been going off down here. Must be something interesting going on. Of course, now that I'm walking down here, you don't hear them. But it's kind of a nice little staired path to go down here. So definitely nice. But I'm not for sure yet if I want to come out and kayak out here, because it looks like a beautiful day to kayak. What a gorgeous lake. So just a really cool spot. There is no houses or cabins or anything on this lake. So you're out here all alone. It is just super quiet out here. So I think I'm just gonna grab a snack, hang out in the bug tent for a little bit, relax, and then I just might take the kayak out on that lake. Boy, has it been nice out here. This site isn't the greatest as far as like view of the lake. You see the lake through the trees, but the trees are pretty thick. What's great about this site, it is quiet out here. I haven't heard vehicles off in the distance. I haven't heard any ATVs. I haven't heard boats. I haven't heard planes. It has just been completely quiet the entire time out here. And that, if anybody knows me, that is what I look for. I look for a spot that is desolate and quiet. You don't even hear anything way off in the distance. And that's what this place is. I haven't heard anything out here for hours. It is just quiet and peaceful. I think I'm going to sleep really, really good out here tonight. I really do. I'm going to relax for a little bit longer and just enjoy this quiet peacefulness out here. And then I think I'm going to get into the lake on my kayak and paddle around the lake for a little bit. This lake looks gorgeous and the sun is shining beautifully and it's clear blue skies. All the smoke from this morning, the wildfires, it all cleared up, and now it is just clear blue skies and gorgeous out here. So I'm going to take advantage of that and get on that lake. Well, as I'm setting up for my bed in the back of the truck, it starts to rain. When it was 4% chance of rain today, and it was just sunny skies, it was saying all day. So I'm assuming this is a little tiny cloud over me, but I'm glad I have everything away that I need to keep dry, because now it's coming down a little bit harder. I'm sure it shouldn't last long, but it got me right in the middle of setting up my bed in the back of the truck, so I guess I'll wait this out for a little bit. And just like that, the sun is out again. Still dripping a little bit, but that was just enough hard rain to get everything wet. Hopefully this will all be kind of dry in the morning. It's not supposed to rain again the rest of the night, just like it wasn't supposed to rain all day today. So we will see, but did get that nice little rainbow right there across the lake I saw. So I kind of ran down to the lake, captured that rainbow. That was kind of beautiful. But I think I'm just gonna hang out in the tent here until it stops raining and kind of finish up my bed setup then. Well, I am glad I have this bug tent up. Now that it's dusk and everything's all damp and wet after that rain, the mosquitoes, the flies have kind of dissipated, but the mosquitoes are outside this bug tent and they are trying to get in and they are not getting in. So it's nice hanging out in here. I've been kind of watching YouTube videos on my phone, just hanging out, watching the sun go down. But this is actually a pretty nice site. It's not what I normally would like with a nice open view to a lake, but it's a little in the forest here. You got the lake view through the trees. And the main thing I like about this site is how quiet it has been. Nobody has came in here. I haven't heard any boats off in the distance. No planes have gone over. It's just been quiet. You hear nothing. No traffic way off in the distance. No ATVs. I think that's what makes this site shine, is the fact that it's so secluded and away from everything to where it is quiet. I have not heard anything out here except for animals, the wind blowing through the trees. It is just a beautiful sight. So it's going to be a nice sleep here tonight. But it's like 9:30, 9:45 right now, so I'm going to hit the sack. It doesn't look like it's still pretty light out, but I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to start getting everything ready and hit the sack for the night.